Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another scrapbooking process video. This is layout 15 for the dog mini album. So I have a 4x6 landscape of Boo. I got this really cute picture where she's like mid-lick and her little tongue is sticking out, so I just had to include it. I just think it's so cute. And I have the pink diamond pattern as my background, so I'm trying to pull in some black and green layers. Again, I have that very busy geometric white and black paper. The next layout on once you flip the page, it has that as its background. So I do want to incorporate on one of the pages near that so it doesn't feel left out. So that's why it's out again. I decided with the pink background, I would do the green as the notebook edge punch. So I'm going to go ahead and get that trimmed and stuck down. And then I need to incorporate a piece of the film strip on this page. I think that way it'll be spaced throughout the book nicely. And I think I'll only have one more page to get another piece of that down on, and then we'll be good with the film strips. I'm glad I had enough to get through the book. I would have had plenty if I used the white ones too, but I just love how the black looks running through this mini album, so I decided not to go with the white ones, and thankfully I had enough of the black to make it stretch. So that's another thing I do want to include on this page. I got the decorative edge down, and then I inked the outside. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my double matte with the white and the black. I thought about trimming this photo down a little bit, but I really like the scenery and she's pretty center in the photo, so I thought this one would be okay to leave as a 4x6. So I'm going to go ahead and get it glued down to the white and black mattes, and then I'll start playing around with what layers I want. So I like how that looks though. She's so cute with her little tongue. I love that photo of her. So at first I go with this black, which I love. I think I love this paper more, but I really needed to get this geometric pattern on one layout so that it would kind of tie back into the page where that's the background. So I went with this one, which I think works out fine because the background is kind of more toned down. It's not too much. If I had a busier background, I think it would have looked a little bit more wild, but I think this is enough of it showing where it'll tie into the other layout, but it's not too much. And then I just wanted to pull in some more of that green so it'll balance the notebook edge punch on the side. And now I'm cleaning up my little film strip die cut so I can start playing around with where I want that to. I have all this space at the top, so I'm really thinking this could fill in a decent amount of space up there. I know I'm going to use it for sure, so I'm going to go ahead and get it stuck to the vellum so that it's ready to go. I'm toying with the idea of turning that green piece into a tag. That's kind of why I have it sat up there like that. I think it would be really nice to have a tag. The only reason it took me so long to decide is because I don't have any other tags in this book, and I wasn't sure if it would look weird having one page with the tag. But I kind of feel like tags are one of those neutral things that it's okay. So I do end up trimming it into a tag. I don't know if I'll end up going back and add little tags to a couple other pages if I feel like I need a layer. I think that would be a really nice thing when I go back for finishing touches. If I feel like I just want an extra layer somewhere, I need some more space filled up, it'd be really easy just to trim a tag out of some coordinating scraps and tuck it in. So that's something I might pull in when I go back to finish out all the pages. So I went ahead and included it on this one because I'm thinking I'll probably do that on a couple other pages. Tags are pretty neutral along with banners, but the banners I've done a really good job of making sure they run throughout the book in different ways, and I just want the tags to feel like that as well. So I'm realizing this is going a little bit out of what I normally have done. I'm planning on including more of them though, so I think it'll work out. I decided to do a black hole reinforcer just to play off of the black film strip, and I think this looks really cool. I really love just keeping a nice tag in my stash as a template because as long as you have a hole puncher and some of these reinforcements, you can make a tag out of any coordinating pattern paper, and I love that part of being able to use scraps that way. So I did trimmed it into a tag, and I'm just trying to space out where I want this film strip. I thought about it being a little shorter, but the longer I looked at it, the more I kind of wanted the film strip to span the width of the mat around the photo. So I'll cheat a little bit to get this to run the full length. But But that's what I end up doing, and I think visually that looks a lot better. I also had this tag at a slant, but I haven't slanted anything else in this book. I do like things being on a slant. I think it adds some interest, but for this book, everything's very square, and I think of Mike as a very like orderly guy. I don't know if having something on an angle would annoy him in this book, and everything else has been so lined up. I decided to line up the tag too, just so it would look neat and orderly. So that's what I end up going with. And I love this. I do want an extra layer kind of going over the front of the tag. I feel like the tag is a big bunch of green and there just needs to be a little something to break it up. So I did pull in a scrap of the pink diamond paper, which is the same as the background. I'm just trimming a little bit of a notebook edge punch to layer in front, just to pull a little bit of the pink background up and to add a little bit more interest to this tag because it just looks too open how it was. But that's pretty much it for this one. I like the introduction of the tag. I'm gonna have to go back and kind of figure out which pages I want to pull that in on, but I love this. So this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and slide it back in the album and then we will start working on the next page. Thanks for watching. Bye.